All right, today we're jumping into a really cool open source project called ChatDev. And trust me, it's completely rethinking how we create things with computers. We're going to see how it's evolving from an AI that just builds software to something way, way bigger. So let's get right into it. So, to really wrap our heads around this, let's kick things off with a pretty wild question. Imagine this. What if an entire software company could exist right inside your computer? I'm talking CEO, programmers, testers, the whole crew, all just AI agents ready to build whatever you dream up. I know, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, that's exactly where this whole story starts. And to answer that question, we got to meet the original version of this tool, ChatDev 1.0. Its whole idea was built around that exact concept, a virtual software company run completely by artificial intelligence. Now, ChatDev 1.0 wasn't just one single AI. Oh no, it was a multi-agent system, which is just a fancy way of saying it was a team of specialized AIs. Each one was designed to mimic the roles you'd find in a real tech company. And their mission? To automate the whole process of building an app, from the very first idea to the final product. And here's the really cool part. These agents don't just work by themselves. The secret sauce is collaboration. The system actually creates these virtual meeting rooms. The developers call them functional seminars, where all the different AIs can chat and work together to design, code, test, and even write the documentation. It's an amazing blueprint for how AIs can actually function as a team. So, how did this virtual company actually work? Let's pull back the curtain a little bit and meet some of the key AI employees and check out the workflow they followed. The process was super structured, just like a well-run project. It would kick off with designing the software based on what the user asked for. Then, naturally, it would move into the coding phase. After that came the super important testing phase to squash all the bugs. And finally, it would document everything so a human could actually understand what it built. A complete, automated pipeline from start to finish. This really shows you that clear division of labor. You had your AI programmer, that's the builder, the one writing all the code. And then you had the AI tester, who is basically the quality control expert, going through the programmer's work with a fine-tooth comb to find any mistakes before the project could move forward. But, the story doesn't stop there. Not even close. The project took this massive leap forward when the team rolled out version 2.0, a total evolution of the original idea, which they've branded as DevAll. Just look at this timeline. It shows you how incredibly fast this project moved. The original version dropped in August 2023, and just a couple years later, it completely transformed into this brand new platform. That kind of speed really shows you the ambition behind this project and just how fast things are moving in the space. So what is this DevAll thing, really? Well, it's what they call a zero-code multi-agent platform. And here's the key difference, the big shift. The focus is no longer on an automated software company. Now, it's a platform where you get to build and customize your very own teams of AI agents for all sorts of complex jobs. And the best part? You do it all without writing a single line of code. This slide just captures that transition perfectly. ChatDev 1.0 was powerful, for sure, but it was a specialized tool just for software development. ChatDev 2.0, or DevAll, is a universal platform. The goal isn't just to build software anymore, it's to develop everything. It's about letting you orchestrate AI agents for pretty much any task you can think of. Okay, this is where it gets really, really exciting. Let's take a look at what this new universal platform can actually do. What kind of stuff can you create when you're not just stuck in the world of traditional software? I mean, just check out this collection of pre-built workflows. You can put together AI teams to do deep research on a scientific topic, generate 3D models from scratch, or even analyze a huge data set and create professional-looking charts and graphs. And oh yeah, it can still build you a complete video game. So how do you kick off one of these incredibly complex tasks? Well, this might just be the most amazing part. It all starts with a simple natural language request. You just talk to it. For instance, you could just feed it a dataset and say this. You don't have to specify what kind of charts or what data columns to use. The AI team just figures out the best way to visualize your data and goes and does it. It's incredible. Or what about this? You've got an idea for a game. You just describe it, and this virtual team of AI, game designers, artists, and programmers just gets to work building it for you. I absolutely love this example because it's just so simple. You can literally just say, please build a Christmas tree, and the system can generate a 3D model. It's that direct. It turns a simple, creative idea into a digital object with just one sentence.
So, after seeing all of that, what's the big picture here? Why is this evolution from a specialized tool to this general do-anything platform so important? Let's connect the dots.
The most important thing to get is that this is no longer just for coders. By completely removing the need to write code, tools like DevAll represent a fundamental shift in who gets to create with technology. It's all about empowering anyone who has an idea.
And look, this isn't some tiny, obscure project nobody's heard of. The ChatDev repository over on GitHub, it has over 30,000 stars. To put that in perspective, that is a huge deal. It's a massive signal that the global developer and creator community is incredibly excited about where this is all going.
So, what's the big takeaway for you? It means that the barrier to creating, to innovating, is getting lower and lower every single day. You can potentially build complex, amazing things, an app, a game, a data analysis, without needing to be a programming genius. The time between having a great idea and actually seeing it come to life is shrinking like never before.
And that really brings us to our final thought. The power to assemble and direct teams of AI agents to build, research, and create anything you want is becoming accessible to all of us. So the question isn't really, can it be built anymore? It's, what should we build? If you had this tool in your hands right now, what would you create?